Plaintiff Nicola Nealon says she was online looking for friendship, and that's when she met the defendant. Nicola claims she and the defendant were both in unhappy marriages, so they started dating, and a week later, she moved him in with her. However, she's suing him today for breach of contract. Defendant Terry Morris says after he started dating Nicola, she forced him to divorce his wife. However, Nicola never divorced her husband, and she's still married to this day. Terry denies owing Nicola for anything.
Start with you.
In 2013, I met Terry, and we were both in a marriage that wasn't happy on either sides.
Where'd you all meet?
I was walking my dog down the street, and he saw me, and we
What was he doing?
driving. And
The street was called a fair lane.
Something. You walking your dog, a strange man, and his car stops, and you entertain him. What did he say? I'm just curious.
She's leaving out the part we spoke on social media before then.
Okay. Is that true?
it was more of a coincidence that we.
You have been speaking on social media?
Yes.
You want to give me that background?
I'd just gotten a
What site was it?
Craigslist.
All right. And what were you searching for?
Companionship.
They provide that on Craigslist?
Oh, yeah.
I thought.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
I thought Craigslist was an exchange of monies,
They got a section for
Personals. It's called personals.
but you don't pay.
No.
Okay. Go
Some
ahead.
people do.
Well, I
Let me know the
didn't.
extent
We
of-
didn't pay.
We were both in a marriage that wasn't happy on either sides.
Where'd you all meet?
I was walking my dog down the street, and he saw me, and we
What was he doing?
driving. And
The street was called a fair lane.
Something.
Plaintiff Nicola Nealon is suing her ex-boyfriend, who claims he divorced his wife for Nicola, but says she's still married to this day.
All right. So you were on Craigslist looking for a decent man.
no, not at all.
What were you on there looking for? What'd you say?
I was actually looking for friends. I had
You have any friends?
not very many. I had just got
Did you
separated.
specify male?
No, it was on the
Is he
platonic.
the only one that responded?
He was the only one that I talked to. It was kind of quick.
Why?
Well, it was kind of quick.
His response to the Craigslist was kind of quick.
Just meeting him, I didn't meet.
They show your face or something?
Yeah.
Well, you can if you put pictures up.
Pictures up.
All right, I'm just curious. All you said is, I want a friend. Nobody else wanted to be your friend.
Well, he was the lucky one that answered first.
All right, and so how did you all communicate after that?
By phone.
All right. And did you know you lived near each other?
Eventually, we found that out just a few miles apart.
Okay. Just trying to get to this coincidence where you all first met, and then you're right around the corner.
I know, crazy.
Yeah, I'm not. All right, go ahead. Your husband, your wife, if that's what you told them, and they believe that they're crazy. All right, so, and you all pursued a relationship after that, and how did that go?
Amazing.
Pardon?
Sex was amazing.
You
that
got it,
all?
you got it.
Paid off.
You got it, you got it.
No, it didn't pay off because you're 3,000 short.
Well, that's true.
Didn't pay off.
That is true.
Not at all. My question was about the relationship in general. Was there anything else other than sex? And did you all see each other regularly? And then I'm just trying to get
Well,
some
about
more.
after a week, I moved him in with me.
Okay. All right. And how did that go once you moved him in?
Well,
Still amazing.
other than the sex, which was amazing, he was a little bit sexist. He didn't help participate in cleaning. He
That
can't
ain't
even.
sexist. That's nasty. Go ahead.
Well, that was more like woman's work. and laundry. He doesn't even know how to run a washing machine.
All right. So that means he smelled when he came.
No,
He didn't know how to wash his own
I
clothes.
ended up doing it.
Before he came.
Oh, I would imagine his wife did it.
Oh, they were still married and in the same household when he moved with you?
He moved from her
Yeah.
to me.
my house.
Yes.
All right. You want to give me some background?
Well, like she said, we met on social media, and I moved in with her.
What did you advertise that you were looking for?
Companionship.
Okay. And she responded, or?
Yeah.
All right. Because she said you were the one responding.
I don't remember which one back and forth.
Oh,
We
right.
was back and forth.
Okay.
Either
No
one of
wonder
us.
you got put out. You couldn't get your life straight when your wife asked you.
I didn't get put out. I
Somebody
left.
moved in the week. You got put out.
I did not.
Man, whatever he told you, he got put out. Go ahead. The relationship.
It was rocky, I guess, at first. It was good.
I know you all sex fiends, but I'm just wondering, other than that, how did the relationship
Well, I was her love
go?
donkey. I mean, that's what she called me, the love donkey. So I guess it was.
What are you suing your former donkey about?
I'm suing him for a deck that was supposed to be built for my dad.
You representing your dad today with his permission?
I have
All right.
paperwork for that as well.
Okay, I'll assume that's true unless he wants to challenge it. And tell me about the agreement and what happened. He was living with you?
Correct.
You all weren't living with your dad?
No.
Okay, go ahead.
No.
Tell me what happened.
My dad had talked about getting a deck, so I suggested to my dad that Terry build the deck for him because he's an excellent craftsman. My dad gave him the entire amount, $7,000.
What was the agreement? The agreement was $7,000 labor and materials. He would complete the building of the deck?
Correct.
All right.
And 2 years later, my dad still doesn't have a deck.
Just trying to get to this coincidence where you all first met and then you're right around the corner.
I know, crazy.
Yeah, I'm not. All right, go ahead. Your husband, your wife, if that's what you told them, and they believed it, they're crazy.
Plaintiff Nicola Nealand is suing her ex-boyfriend, who claims he divorced his wife for Nicola, but says she's still married to this day.
Okay, how far did he get?
He poured the foundation, set that all up, and that was about it.
What type of discussions have gone on?
Don't
What
remember, I
type
tore
of
down the old deck.
excuses? What has gone on since then?
Well, every day I was asking him, why isn't this deck done? Why can't you finish it? And then my dad had gotten sick.
What were the excuses?
Well, at one point it was weather. At another point it was...
What was the last excuse and how long ago was that approximately?
Just kept coming up with excuses after
You remember
excuse.
the last one? Sir?
No.
Let me hear from you.
The deck.
Was there an agreement that you would build a deck for $7,000?
Yes.
All right, what happened?
I did more work than she stated. Just the foundation. The old deck was there. It was rotted away. It was still attached to the house. I tore it all off.
Why didn't you complete the job?
The weather prohibited me to do so. And
For 2 years? The weather
well,
hadn't gotten better? You
I
need
had
to
done-
move.
I was working for her, and I didn't work on everything at once. I couldn't do that.
What?
I couldn't work on every project at once.
I
was
know,
working on
but
rental
you've had 2
properties.
years to work on them all.
I was working on rental properties.
All right, and was that in exchange
No.
for this?
No.
All right, then. Let's talk about this, if that wasn't an exchange. And don't talk smart to me. Don't toot your lips up.
I'm not.
All this. I know what that is. It doesn't work here. You don't see how big and tough.
Now you're laughing.
Now I'm laughing. You're right. All right. And you have no defense other than you did some other work for her. And you say she did not forgive this or exchange that work for the work you were paid for. Why did you all break up? Don't know that either.
She was adamant about getting a divorce. Well, today, she's still not divorced from her husband. You know.
Okay. You?
I'm divorced. I divorced in 2014.
Okay. So
because she asked me to be.
Right, that's what I was about to say. She made you leave your wife.
An
and
ultimatum.
kids,
Legal or nothing, she tell me.
and still has hers.
Oh, yeah.
You better double down on that. Something wasn't right. Judgment for the plaintiff. You didn't do a good enough job. Have a good day.
I wish you'd get that divorce because I love you and I want to be with you. And that's all I want to say.
Well, I'm glad this is behind us. Definitely.
Me too.